chemical attack, or online panic. A viral video claims drones carrying hazardous materials targeted Israel's embassy in London. But police say there's no confirmed attack, even as hazmat teams flood Kensington Gardens. So what's really happening? A real threat or a dangerous wave of disinformation? A security scare in central London has prompted a major police response after a video circulating online claimed that drones carrying hazardous materials had targeted the Israeli embassy. The Metropolitan Police confirmed it is investigating a number of discarded items discovered near Kensington Gardens, close to the Israeli diplomatic site. The development follows the emergence of a video posted by a group calling itself Ashab al-Yamin, which alleged an attack involving radioactive and carcinogenic substances. Authorities have moved swiftly to contain the situation, deploying specialist units and cordoning off large sections of the park. A vehicle from the police's chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear unit has been seen at the scene, alongside teams from the London Fire Brigade and the London Ambulance Service.
I can confirm that there is an increased police presence in Kensington Gardens, and officers there are assessing a number of discarded items. As a precaution, some of those officers have been deployed wearing protective clothing. And we recognise that will be of concern to local residents and to the wider public. So it's important to stress that we don't believe there is any increased threat to public safety at this time, and we would urge people nonetheless to avoid the area while officers carry out their work.
The police added that some officers are wearing protective equipment as a precaution, underlining the seriousness with which the claims are being treated, even as their validity remains unconfirmed. The video in question shows individuals appearing to wear protective suits while preparing and launching drones. Accompanying text, written in multiple languages, warned of radioactive and dangerous carcinogenic chemicals and urged people to stay away from the area. Despite the alarming nature of the claims, officials have sought to reassure the public.
Counter-terrorism policing London are aware of a video shared online overnight in which a group claim to have targeted the nearby embassy of Israel with drones carrying dangerous substances. And whilst we can confirm that the embassy has not been attacked, we're carrying out urgent inquiries to determine the authenticity of the video and to identify any potential link between it and the items discarded in Kensington Gardens.
The incident has heightened concerns about the potential use of disinformation or psychological tactics designed to create panic, particularly given the reference to hazardous materials. Investigators are now focused on establishing whether the video represents a credible threat or an attempt to spread fear. For now, Kensington Gardens remains closed, with emergency services maintaining a strong presence as the investigation continues. While authorities stress there is no immediate danger, the situation underscores the challenges posed by rapidly circulating online claims in an already tense security environment. Could this be more than just a real estate story? Iran's newly appointed supreme leader is facing scrutiny over luxury property purchases in London, including 2 high-value apartments located just yards from the Israeli embassy. The properties, together valued at tens of millions of pounds, were reportedly acquired through an Iranian banker who has since been sanctioned by the British government for alleged links to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. But speculation is already swirling. Is the proximity of these properties, located just yards from the Israeli embassy, entirely coincidental? Or could it suggest a deliberate strategic choice by Iran's new leadership to position assets in the shadow of a long-standing adversary? Telegraph reported on March 9th that the 2 luxury flats were bought on behalf of Mojtaba Khamenei, the 56-year-old son of the late Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, who was recently chosen to succeed his father as Iran's highest authority. Some analysts are now asking whether the acquisitions could represent a symbolic power play, a quiet assertion of Iranian influence in the heart of one of the world's most watched diplomatic corridors. The apartments are located in Kensington Gardens, one of London's most prestigious and expensive residential addresses. The building stands less than 50 yards from the Israeli embassy and close to Kensington Palace. According to the reports, one apartment was purchased in March 2014 for £16.75 million. A second property in the same building was bought in November 2016 for £19 million. Together, the two flats, which include separate staff quarters, are now estimated to be worth close to £50 million. The purchases were reportedly made through Iranian banker Ali Ansari. British authorities sanctioned Ansari in October 2025, accusing him of financially supporting the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Hamish Falconer, Britain's Minister for the Middle East, said the sanctions were intended to send a clear signal regarding alleged financial support for the IRGC.
Today, we are announcing sanctions against corrupt Iranian banker and businessman Ali Akbar Ansari for his role in financially supporting the activities of the IRGC. This designation sends a clear message. We will not tolerate threats from the IRGC and will not hesitate to take the most effective measures against them.
Investigations by Bloomberg have claimed Ansari played a key role in property transactions linked to Mojtaba Khamenei. The reports also suggest connections between Ansari, shell companies, and a broader property network across London, Europe, and the Gulf. Among the assets mentioned is a £33.7 million house purchased in 2014 on Bishop's Avenue in North London, an area widely known as Billionaires' Row, near Hampstead Heath. Several derelict properties on the same road were also reportedly acquired. Despite the allegations, Ansari's legal representatives have strongly rejected any connection between the banker and Iran's leadership or the Revolutionary Guard. In a statement, his lawyer Roger Gerson said Ansari vehemently denies any financial relationship with Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps or the new supreme leader. The revelations about the London properties have emerged just as Mojtaba Khamenei assumed the position of supreme leader following his father's death. His appointment has also prompted wider debate about the nature of Iran's political system. Critics argue the succession from father to son challenges the Islamic Republic's long-standing claim of combining republican institutions with clerical authority. For observers, the discovery of these luxury London properties has added another layer of controversy to an already historic moment in Iran's political landscape, one that continues to raise questions about power, wealth, and succession at the highest levels of the Iranian state.